Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. Today I am starting off by wanting to hang up this mirror that my aunt gave me. She's one of those people where you go over to her house just to hang out and you leave with stuff. So she gave me this gorgeous mirror and I originally was going to put it over my makeup vanity in the bathroom, but it's just like an inch too big for that. So I'm going to hang it up here, and this ends up being quite a process for me, and y'all will kind of see how this goes. But eventually it gets hung up, and I love the way it looks in this space. So my original plan was to use these command Velcro wall hooks to hang the mirror, and then I decided to also use screws as support, and this was going to work brilliant in my head. The problem is my wall is not perfectly straight, and so only about a fourth of these command hooks actually stuck to the wall. And so I kept pushing and pushing and trying to make this straight against the wall, flush against the wall, and no matter how hard you push, you cannot change the shape of a wall. So this did not work at all, and I moved on to plan 2. Okay, so now I've got different ones. This will hold 90 pounds. I didn't have 2 of them, so I did 2 other drywall mounts that are better than these yellow ones, just so it'll be level and even out. So hopefully that'll work. Let's see. So that seems to work now. So there it is. Now I gotta put this table back, and Lori was in here making a mess, so I gotta clean up in here and vacuum, and let's do that next.
tree, oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Not only green when summer's here, but also when 'tis cold and drear. Oh Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. How often has the Christmas tree afforded me the greatest glee? Oh Christmas tree, much pleasure thou canst give me. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. From base to summit, gay and bright, there's only splendor for the sight. Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine so brightly. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. Thou bidst us true and faithful be, and trust in God unchangingly. Oh Christmas tree, how richly God has decked thee. The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they...
Alright, so here's how everything looks. Those boxes are still for Christmas projects, so I'm going to leave them there. And yeah, there we go. And it's nice to have that mirror off of my floor. And then that's got to go upstairs. And we keep this down here. So here we go. Looking good.
Fish, 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 fish.
They keeping their sheep on.
Alright, so now it's time to get started on decorating my mantle. So of course, gotta remove everything. And for the past 2 years, well, last year doesn't really count because I didn't decorate my mantle last year. But for the year before that, I kept this stone, and that's mine and my husband's oathing stone at our wedding. And it was actually a really hard decision for me to remove that stone because it is so important. So I'm going to have to find somewhere else in my house to have it up and displayed.
On them far and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel.
Now it's time to get the garland ready, and this isn't the ginormous, super full, fluffy garland that I one day dreamed to have. It's just a piece. I think I got this from Walmart, I don't know, like a decade ago or something. So I do fluff it out each year, and you know, guys, I love wreaths and garland, but you have to fluff them. Same thing with, fake trees. You have to fluff these things. And I'm getting kind of tired of fluffing stuff. I might next year try to do some real garland. I don't know. I used to do that growing up. We always had a real tree, and so you cut the bottom of a real tree kind of off the pieces that are falling, and you can make wreaths and garland out of it. And so that's what I grew up doing, and I might just do that next year. Although that also takes a really long time. I don't know, there's no shortcuts in Christmas decorating. So I have these giant flocked picks, and I mean, they shed like crazy because they're flocked. So I actually took them all outside and shook the living bejesus out of them, and it was amazing. It got rid of so much flock, and there was a lot less cleanup. So my kind of idea here for this mantle, I actually took it off of Blossom Hill, which is a Christmas website. And they have some of the most beautiful trees and garland, and they have this garland that's like $60, and it will hang like over your mantle. It's big and hangy and really pretty. But, I don't have $60 to spend on a piece of garland, and maybe one day I will. But that would be, my big Christmas purchase or something like that. I don't know. I try not to spend that much in one sitting or in general on Christmas stuff. I try to do a little bit, and I try to do it after Christmas is over. Anyways, rabbit trail. But so I'm taking these giant picks and I'm dangling them over my mantle. So got the idea from Blossom Hill, and that's what I'm doing here, and I love the way it turned out. So, but I'm speeding this up really quickly because it took me like 45 minutes to get this all straight and doing all that, and I figured you probably wouldn't want to sit and watch 45 minutes of me putting pick on my mantle. So I'm speeding this up real fast, and I do really love how this mantle turns out even without my oathing stone on it. So if I was doing like a winter wonderland theme, this would almost be like the perfect stopping point. But I'm not because you know me, I gotta do some glitter and glammy stuff, and that's what's next. I did want to show y'all how I attach this. I took some hooks, put them into my wall in the areas that I can leave them all year, and wrapped that main piece of garland around it so that it's fully secure into place, and then nothing is not going to come toppling down with any of the other decorations or all those picks.
Old angels sing glory to the newborn King.
I added some kind of short candlesticks that I had. They're like a bronze color, so they would match and blend in really well. And I did film that, but you couldn't see it at all, so I just cut it out. But that is what the believe is sitting on so that it can be above the garland.
Light and life to all he brings, risen with healing in his wings. Mild he lays his glory by, born that man no more may die, born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
So with these ornaments, I actually put little command hooks where I decided I wanted them underneath the garland. That way I could just easily hang them, and they are on fishing wire. So I just decide the height, cut it, tie it, and hang it with the command hook, and it looks like ornaments kind of hanging in midair. I like it. It's really cool. And I do this trick throughout my whole house. I have things hanging from the ceiling, entryways, on fishing wire so that it looks like they're hanging in midair. So I got this icicle icy garland from a store called Holiday Warehouse, and that's located in Plano. And guys, I live in the Dallas-Tarrant County Metroplex, and I'll tell you what, we scored when it comes to Christmas stuff. We have lots of tiny Christmas stores that are mom and pop owned, which Holiday Warehouse is. And then we also have Decorators Warehouse, which is, I believe, the biggest Christmas store in Texas. And both of them are like within an hour of where I live. So then these little crystal hangy picks I actually got from Home Depot's wedding section when they were 50% off. And so you don't have to only shop Christmas sections, you can shop other areas in the store and get things that you like there. And I just took them apart so that I would have kind of 2 to 3 crystals per branch to hang them underneath this garland. Okay, so my battery died while I was doing all the mantle, but I'm going to show you what I have. I still have to get candles.
Get a new one.
It's been rainy today, so it's not worth taking the kids out just to get 2 candles. So I'm going to show you what I got, and then I added things into the trees and into the garland so that they're all connected but still slightly different. So I'll show you. So from a distance, this is how it looks. Okay, so the garland is quite a bit more kind of like snowy, but yeah, so I've got these crystals, this crystal garland, these flowers I added into the trees, and then these ornaments were originally in the tree as well, so I added some here. And then just see here. Yep. So on the tree, I added the flowers, and then I added these white bald pigs just to add more of that like snowy winter vibe into the trees. And that's all I added to the trees so that everything kind of ties in but is not identical. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Bye. Okay, so now I need to kind of pick up all the stuff. Can you put that back in the box, please? Put it back in the box. So I need to pick up a bit before Aloria wakes up so that she doesn't get all into it. And as I'm picking up, I'll be able to figure out maybe what I want to do and work on next.
Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face.
Okay, so when I said pick up, I meant pretty much just those boxes and all the decoration stuff out of her reach, because I still have lots of projects that I'm doing. And if you want to see those, check me out on my Patreon channel. I'm showing how I do all of my projects I'm working on right now. I'll show you guys. I'm going to make this into one of those ornament wreaths, and those are going to end up getting hung on my kitchen cabinets back there because I don't really like too much stuff on my countertops. So I want to do the doors, and I've got to figure out something for the top. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the top this year because I don't know if I have anything to do that, but we've got lots of Santa Clauses, so I might do that. Anyways, if you want to see how I make these, check me out on my Patreon channel. It's gonna be over there. Okay, so now I've got to go and get Aloria.
I want to come too.
You want to come with me? Okay. And then I'm going to take a break, possibly from decorating. And
I want to take
this,
a break too.
You're going to take a break from decorating too?
Yeah.
You have been very helpful. Thank you so much. The kids
I
will...
want to be with you.
I like when you're with me. You want to come here?
Yeah.
Okay. You pretending to be a baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Caden picks up most of his toys at night, so I'm not even gonna bother with doing that because they're gonna get picked up a lot tonight. Thank you. So yeah, we'll see what happens next because I don't even know yet for this video. See you all in a little bit.
With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus loaded thy birth, Jesus
just start in the kitchen cleaning up because I cannot think with the mess. So, gonna move into the living room, clean up in there, and then we'll go into the family room and clean up in there because I can't think about what to do next with a mess. Okay, I don't think I can do anything else with them awake, and that's okay because I kind of need to take a break, figure out what in the world I want to do. I've got like stuff that I want to hang. I think I need to buckle down and get stuff up on the walls. I don't even know. But as you can hear, they're quite busy chasing each other, which means I gotta keep my eyes on them. So who knows where those two end up. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Check me out on Patreon. I'll have a whole bunch of different videos out on there. And I hope you guys really liked this. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!